Hey guys! I figured it would be time for another installment on the waiting game until the college program starts. T-minus 79 days till move-in. It's casual. So I figured I would post a Disney tag video. That I'm doing is one that circulated up around on my first program, and so I'm going to answer those questions. If you have other questions or other links to other Disney tags or whatever, put them below in the comments or send them to me and I'll definitely be sure to make those a video as well. But I'm going to start off with these first. A scene in any Disney movie you wish you could experience. The Kingdom Dance in Tangled. Just because it's so fun and energetic and it looks like a really good time. So I'm going to say the Kingdom Dance scene. An unforgettable experience you've had at the parks. Okay, so this one's a little bit difficult because I did work there. So I'm going to do one unforgettable experience while I was working and one unforgettable experience playing in parks. So first, for the story of while I was working, there was one day that I was in the boneyard at Dino Land, so it's like this playground, and I was at mid-roamer just checking the tops of the slides, making sure kids were climbing one at a time on the ropes and everything, and this kid came up to me and he was like, "Go down the slide with me," and I was like, "Oh buddy, I can't, sorry Dino dude." I was like, "Go on the blue slide, it's dark and it feels faster and it's my favorite." And so he goes on the blue slide and he keeps coming back up and talks to me for a little bit, and then he goes down the blue slide over and over and over again. And after about 20 minutes of him doing this, he walks up to me and he goes, "You're gonna be my wife." And I was like, shouldn't it be your girlfriend first? And he was like, "Oh no, I already have one of those." And I literally could not stop laughing. But it was just really cute, so I love that one. An unforgettable moment playing in the parks. Let's see. There was one. It was one of my first nights of my first program. My friend Sarah and I, we were hanging out and we watched Celebrate the Magic, and I cried because it was my first time seeing Celebrate the Magic. And then we watched Wishes, and it was very empty, so because it was February and kind of cold outside, so there was not really a lot of people there. And so we were dancing around and having this good old time during Wishes. And then after Wishes ends, we checked my Disney experience and see that Space Mountain was a 10-minute wait. So we booked it to Space Mountain. We get on and we ride Space Mountain and we get off and we see on the app that Haunted Mansion was a 13-minute wait, which is a walk-on. And so we ran all the way across the park, walked on to Haunted Mansion, and it was just this really fun time, and we were goofing around and running across the park. I'm pretty sure we made it from Space Mountain to Haunted Mansion in a good 4 minutes, which is kind of impressive. You know, when you get some girls that really want to ride Haunted Mansion, it's the way it works. What non-Disney song reminds you or brings back memories of Disney and or the parks? So for me, this one kind of ties back to Dino Land. When I worked in the boneyard, there was this song that played. It's a very popular song. It's the end of the world as we know it. And that song used to play on loop in the boneyard. So I'd hear it once an hour, and when I hear it now on the radio, it just takes me back to those days of working at the playground with the kids and all those crazy fun times that we had. It brings me back to burying the mammoth. Rest in peace. And that mammoth was ridiculous, let me just tell you. When was the first time you went to a Disney park? Okay, so the first time I remember going to a Disney park wasn't until the summer before my freshman year of high school. And we went as a family vacation, and it was really cool to get to go at that age because I was able to have a lot more fun. I was able to ride all the rides. I got to have really great interactions with the characters that I met, and it was just a really good family vacation. If you could choose any of the characters to be your best friend, who would you choose? Hands down, And if you ask me again later, it's probably gonna change. But hands down, right now, Mushu. Because not only is he super sassy and funny and just this really hilarious, great friend, but he also knows when to be serious and give good advice. And those are the kinds of people you need in your life. You need the kind of people that are gonna be, you know, up and down. Who is your favorite Disney princess? Okay, so for me it kind of bounces back and forth between Ariel and Belle. I love them both so much. Belle was my first favorite, but Ariel's like my homie. So it kind of bounces back and forth. But if I'm not talking Disney princess, if we're talking Disney heroine, Disney female in general, I have to say Megara because she is so amazing. And she's goals. She's everything I want to be in life. So, I mean, yeah, Meg is pretty cool. Name a scene or a moment in any Disney movie that never fails to make you cry. The Fox and the Hound makes me bawl like a baby every time. There's that scene where the woman is, you know, dropping him off in the middle of the woods and she turns back and looks at him and I just cry, like fetal position, ugly cry, like bawling, choking kind of cry. It's getting me kind of teary-eyed right now. Oh. What is your favorite Disney movie? Okay, so my favorite Disney movie, I would definitely have to say, is Meet the Robinsons. It's kind of random and out there, but it has my favorite Disney quote in it, and it's just really cool. It's a really fun film and really like, I don't know, I love it so much. Also, the Joe Bros did a song for the film, so Joe Bros for life. Overrated Disney. Oh Lord. Don't hate me, but Frozen. I don't understand how that movie still has its hype. Don't get me wrong, I love it, and I will go to the Frozen sing-along in Hollywood studios all the time and sing along at the top of my lungs. But I've only seen that movie about 3 times. Give or take. Underrated Disney. Okay, so like I said, Meet the Robinsons is really great and a lot of people forget it exists. One of my favorites. Also, Atlantis. It has a bit more of that like adult humor, and I think that's kind of why it never really hit with the kids and stuff as well. But it's so good. It's kind of a quirkier film, and I like that one as well. So those are my 2 big underrated Disneys. Favorite Disney song. Okay, so my favorite Disney song, I would have to say, would maybe be You'll Be in My Heart from Tarzan. It's just so good. It's so good, so good, so good. So that would probably be it. Least favorite Disney song. I don't know. Let's see. I can't really think of one off the top of my head that I really don't like. I would say that I feel like in Frozen that Let It Go is just too overplayed. I think that would make it my least favorite. I don't think it's a bad song, but I think it's just too overdone and overworked. Most memorable Disney villain. Okay, so the Disney villain that I think of as most memorable for me is also my favorite villain, Chernabog. Oftentimes people forget that he exists. He's really cool and really great, and I just really love him as a villain. He's the embodiment of pure evil, so that's pretty cool. But most people forget him because he is from, you know, Fantasia. So he's not really, some people don't classify him as a Disney villain, some people forget that he even exists. I'm one of those that I think it's really great. And when he showed up in Celebrate the Magic recently, I was so proud and so happy. It just, my heart melted a little. Favorite classic Disney versus favorite modern Disney. Lion King. My favorite classic Disney is definitely Lion King. So good, so amazing. And my favorite, more like modernized Disney, The Good Dinosaur is so good. Oh my gosh. I mean, yes, I am like obsessed with dinosaurs and obsessed with Dino Land, so that kind of did help. But that film is just really great and really cute, and I I made my parents watch it and they cried, so that means it's gotta be good for something. Favorite Disney score? Okay, so like I said, Tarzan has such great music, so I would definitely say Tarzan. I mean, Phil Collins did the music for it, and Phil Collins is just... Favorite live action? So my favorite live action Disney film is Chronicles of Narnia. I used to be obsessed with those movies. Kind of still am. It's fine, it's casual. It's fine, it's casual. Something you didn't like as a kid but you like now. So I'm gonna own up to it. I used to not like Snow White. I used to think it was boring and cheesy and I just didn't like it. But recently I started to gain an appreciation for Snow White and see it for the film that it is, and you know, I like it now. I'm not gonna say it's my favorite by any stretch, but I definitely do like it now. And so yeah. Thanks again guys for watching. This has been my Disney tag. If there's any other questions or any other things that you would like me to do for videos, go ahead and put them below in the comments. I'm gonna make sure to put my social media somewhere on here as well. So talk to me, be my friend, and I will see you guys real soon.